community absolutely gut-wrenching.
I mean, you gotta feel sad.
Akron police say a 28-year-old man turned himself into the Meigs County Sheriff's Office. Detectives searching the home of Brandon Casto only to find multiple firearms, firearm accessories, and a large collection of ammunition. Casto has been charged with 2 counts of aggravated murder and 2 counts of felonious assault. He now sits in the Southeast Regional Jail in Nelsonville. Akron Mayor Shamus Malik saying in part, quote, "We owe it to the victims in this shooting and to the victims in all violent incidents to confront the evils of violence head on, and that is what we will continue to do." There is a GoFundMe set up by the family to bring Tanya and Jericho home to New York. Tanya's mom writing, quote, "My daughter and grandson meant everything to me, and their absence has created a void that can never be filled. The costs are overwhelming, and I want to give them the dignity and love they deserve in their final farewell." Akron police are continuing to investigate. As always, if you know something, say something. Police are encouraging anyone with information to call the Detective Bureau. We'll, of course, continue to follow through. For News 5, I'm Keely Olivas.
Also in Akron last night, a fire leaving several families without their homes. The Akron Fire Department says crews responded to Ina Court just before 8 o'clock last night. Fire was seen coming from the first floor. Crews were able to put the flames out, but several families have now been displaced because of the damage.
So the way the homes are set up, there's actually 4 apartments in each row. So row-style housing. So there were 4 families that were displaced.
Now, no injuries were reported. The Red Cross is helping those affected in that fire. It remains under investigation. Take a look at your screen. Cleveland police are asking for the public's help in finding a vehicle that was involved in a deadly hit and run earlier this month. According to police, back on March 9th, a dark-colored vehicle seen here hit a man operating an electric scooter on West 14th Street at the intersection of Fairfield Road. The man who was hit was hospitalized with multiple injuries. He was released from the hospital, but he died on Saturday, and police say it's from complications from those injuries. If you have any information, you are asked to call Cleveland Police. Well, it is the end of March, and apparently the month is going to go out like a lamb.
A lamb-ish. We're going to see a lot more warmth, and those temps, at least to start off the new work week, will be definitely a lot warmer as we'll only fall back into the upper 40s to near 50 to start off the morning. But Tracy, going to get even warmer still. Yeah, a lot of above-average warmth over the next several days. A live look at downtown Cleveland. Pretty quiet right now with still some 50s here in Cleveland, Akron, Canton, 45 in Ashtabula, 54 in Lorraine, 53 now in Mansfield, and 52 this evening around Doverney, Philly. But a lot more cloud cover than we saw yesterday, and still some flood advisories and warnings to pass along the Killbuck Creek area from about southern half of Medina County all the way through Wayne into Holmes County, still extended for some minor flooding. And we'll be talking more liquid out of the sky over the next several days, so I don't think that warning's going to be going away very quickly, unfortunately. We have one boundary slowly making its way southward right now. We'll start to pick up a little bit of moisture, producing a couple of potential raindrops during the second half of the overnight tonight, but not much else to worry about. Winds fairly light, but they are consistently out of the south, and they will pick up much more warmth and more humidity. We're talking more rain and perhaps some summer-like warmth in the forecast over the next couple of days. We'll detail all that and more coming up.
A flight from Columbus to Atlanta was evacuated at the Atlanta airport today after a passenger made a verbal bomb threat on board. According to Frontier Airlines, shortly after landing, the passenger made the threat. The aircraft parked at a remote location and passengers got off the plane. That threat was not deemed credible. After a 14-year-old girl was reported missing, law enforcement in Portage County learned that she had met a 21-year-old man online and was in a sexual relationship with him. The Portage County Sheriff's Office says yesterday morning they responded to a home in Manaway Township for that missing girl. When police were at the house, the girl came back, and that's when she shared she had met a 21-year-old man online. That man lives in another county, and law enforcement there executed a search warrant. The suspect made a verbal and written confession. The U.S. now has 50,000 troops stationed in the Middle East, with more on the way. The Pentagon says these additional troops give the president, who has not ruled out using ground troops, more options. Here's ABC's Allison Cossack with the latest.
With the war now in its second month, There is growing concern the U.S. could put boots on the ground for military operations inside Iran. The first U.S. ground troops have arrived in the Middle East. 3,500 sailors and Marines from the 31st Marine Expeditionary Unit, equipped with transport and strike fighter aircraft and amphibious assault capabilities. A second Marine unit is expected to arrive in the region in May. And another 1,500 soldiers from the Army's elite 87th